Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising, and it's weekly reading for December 2nd to the 8th. Capricorn, this week we have the Warrior Woman Oracle card. We have the Hanged Man, the Tower, the Nine of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and Justice. Yeah, okay, so you've got 3 out of 6 major arcana here. So the more major arcana, the more significant this event, and the more closely linked to the big themes of life, the karmic contracts, the life lessons, that kind of thing. So it's likely that that you know there's a situation that's about to unfold or something's about to go down, Capricorn, because these are not subtle energies at all. Now, when I pulled that Warrior Woman Oracle card, I thought to myself, oh, you know, this week you're really being called to evoke, you know, a more of a fire, a fire energy, more of even an Aries energy. And then there we go, Aries card came out, Queen of Wands, and we've got, you know, 3 cards of our fiery wand suit. So you might need to really step into your fire energy, to take a lot of action this week and to really be in your warrior woman power. So I'm going to start by reading out that oracle card, Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? You're here for a reason. You're being called to bravely pave a path. Have you answered your highest and deepest calling? Living a heart and soul-led life is not all fluffy and smooth sailing. Living a heart and soul-led life requires courage to triumph over fear. So often our fears are the gatekeepers to our greatest gifts. And the more resistance we have towards answering a call, the more important it is to our soul's growth. Sometimes fear is an indication that we are facing the right way. Yeah, interesting, because, I really feel that tower, even as ominous and scary as it might look, that is a gateway for you to get back onto your life path and to clear something that might be holding you back at the moment. And yeah, it's just interesting that if we don't take that action, the universe steps in to shake things up for us to really get us back on our path. Now, in the recent past here, I'm going to go to the Nine of Wands and the Hanged Man. So I feel like some of you have been trying to move forward in a situation for a while, but haven't quite been able to bring it to a completion. So it's a general reading, guys. For some of you it can be in relationships, for some of you it can be in the workplace, can be in friendships, that kind of thing. You'll know what it is for you. But the Nine of Wands is somebody who is almost at the Ten of Wands, who's almost at the finish line, but maybe can't quite complete a situation because potentially you're seeking some kind of enlightenment, some kind of wisdom, or you're a bit unsure how to bring this to the justice that needs to happen. And the Nine of Wands can talk about that warrior spirit, and even though you've been through the battles of this situation, there's still enough energy left in the tank to complete this. You just really need to keep seeing yourself as that warrior woman or man, and to be able to get it over the line. It asks you to have resilience and persistence in the situation. And yeah, like I said before, I feel like some of you haven't released a situation, a person, an event, a job, whatever it may be, because you didn't quite know how to go about it. And I really feel like you've been waiting for that insight, that advice, that wisdom on how to bring something to a amicable completion, because potentially you were worried about it, getting out of control, turning into a tower moment. So this Hanged Man is suspended from that tree of life, waiting for that insight. He's waiting till he kind of gets to that tipping point of his knowledge in order to, charge forth and go to the Ten of Wands and complete the situation. So yeah, I really feel that you've probably been in the zone long enough, because that's why we have the tower moment. We have the universe stepping in this week. So it's time to complete it. And that Hanged Man asks you to surrender to that process. There's no more hanging on. There's no more holding it off. There's no more sort of getting just to that finish line and then pulling back, because the tower and justice energies are here this week. So the universe is saying it's time. It's time to bring down this tower. It's time to have the situation fall, because it was built on a shaky foundation and it's no longer a fit for you. Just going back to the oracle card here, it said, yeah, have you answered your calling? Are you living your life on purpose? Are you living on, with your highest values? Are you aligned with your highest self? And that's why the Tower can come in to shake things up to get you back on your life path. So, I think you really need to question this week whether you are living on purpose. What needs to change? What constructs need to come down? What revelations do you need to have? Because this situation is no longer a fit for you. One bolt of lightning and it's coming, crashing down. But it is a blessing in disguise, this, because it's going to get you back on the path. Now we have justice energy here as well. So yeah, there could be even some kind of legal proceedings, divorce papers, prenuptial agreements, contractual, contracts, legal matters, that kind of thing related to this situation. But with this justice energy, it says that this Tower moment is coming in order to bring you back into balance, to balance life again, to balance karma, to settle the score, to bring you into a state of victory. Now, justice is about a fair and just modification happening for the person that it should, not for the person who wants it. But we also have, that Six of Wands, which is a card of victory here. For me, Justice and Warrior Woman are also cards of victory. So I really feel like you want to come out on top of this one. And then you can get back onto your life path. Because we have like two characters here with their swords of victory. They can use those swords to, cut themselves free of the energetic binds that attach them to the situation. So don't fear the Tower. It's time to let it fall. And the reminder with the Tower is, not to rebuild it. If you think you can salvage this situation with this person, then you need to rebuild a totally new tower on a stable foundation. That can look like, in a relationship, going and getting couples counselling, really, really talking about these matters, finding new ways to do things, making significant changes in the workplace. It might be having an honest conversation and say, I'm going to share my ideas and opinions from now on. I need to have a better work-life balance. I need to delegate more tasks. It's really changing the nature. It's rebuilding from a totally different place. Now, near future, we've got more Wands energy with the Six of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So that Six of Wands is somebody who is riding out of the rubble of that Tower. Somebody who has been through difficult times, but is riding out of them with their head held high, with confidence, because they know that they've done the right thing. And they are being, victorious and successful through that. And other people might even, recognize that you've done the right thing and say, oh, you look different. Have you released something? What's changed? Yeah, it's a card of success, achievement, and victory. Now, the Queen of Wands, what I like about her in this reading here is that she is a visionary. She's determined. She's determined to change her life for the better. She's determined to manifest what she needs into her life. She's determined to make instinctual, calculated decisions to move her life forward in a way that is better for her. She's unshakable. And she holds that Ace of Wands. If this person here also holds the Ace of Wands, but it's a totally different energy. It's about sort of being disempowered, that Nine of Wands, not being able to complete it. Well, the Queen of Wands holds that Ace of Wands, and she can create with it because she's taking calculated action. She's rediscovering her sense of enthusiasm and passion for life. So I really feel that you'll need to evoke the Queen of Wands in the near future, and she will guide you to make the right steps to really bring you into your new chapter. But, there's great success and victory to be had here. But obviously there is a Tower that is like your gateway to these energies, Capricorn. So, it's upon us this week. We must let it fall. Don't rebuild that Tower. And just keep in mind it's a blessing in disguise to get you back on your life's, life path, so that you can answer the call, so you can get back to doing what you came here to do. Okay, Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there. I wish you all the best with it this week. Keep in mind it is a general reading, so it won't be for every one of you guys. Feel free to leave me a comment if you'd like to let me know how it's unfolding in your daily life. I always like to hear, and I'll see you back here next week for another reading.